Assembly Speaker now says impeachment proceedings will move forward. Only one New York governor has ever been impeached. It takes a majority in the state assembly to impeach the governor, then 2/3 majority in an impeachment court to convict him. That is made up of state senators and the state court of appeals. Lilia Wood continues our team coverage tonight with a closer look at what happens next.
Who is holding him accountable for those violations?
The governor says he will not resign, but he could be impeached.
And so I think the question for a lot of people is going to turn to, okay, this seems pretty bad. This seems very serious. He violated state and federal laws. So now what?
So what happens next?
He gave this report. This report really, at this point, does not have any legal bearing or standing.
Retired New York State Supreme Court Judge Penny Wolfgang says criminal and civil cases are next.
The women who are the victims could file civil lawsuits against the governor individually, asking for damages because of all the harassment and the things that happened to them. But most likely, if there were criminal proceedings, it would be by the district attorney in Albany County where these assaults allegedly occurred.
If Cuomo refuses to resign, what about impeachment?
I think if the assembly shows they're moving towards impeachment, I think that's the one factor that could force him to reconsider that.
A New York governor has not been impeached since 1913.
There's no definition in the New York Constitution of what constitutes an impeachable offense. So the range is extremely broad.
The state assembly would need a simple majority vote to impeach the governor.
And then the Senate joins with the Court of Appeals to become a high court of impeachment. Everyone but the majority leader of the Senate then serves as a jury, and they decide on the merits about whether Governor Andrew Cuomo would be impeached.
To be convicted, a majority vote is required.
I think the pressure on the assembly to move is growing minute by minute.
Unlike the presidential impeachment process, Cuomo would not stay in office during the trial.
And if he's impeached, even before he's convicted or before the trial begins, the lieutenant governor takes office.
How long do you think all this is going to take?
We're really measuring this in days or possibly months, but I think more days and weeks.
It tends to be a slow process, and you want them to take their time.
Lilia Wood, 7 Eyewitness News.